Hi guys, my name is Dante, and I probably shouldn't yell because it's really late. Nadia is out of town, so I don't have to go to bed. Yay! But neighbors may freak out, so I'm gonna try to keep it quiet. Anyway, I've been doing some work today, finally. Like big work, not just for episodes, but actually doing a lot of work that has to be done in this painting. So this is where we're at the moment. Worked on the piggy, did quite a lot of work on some of the environment areas, especially the ground around the spider ham. The glowing things, they're probably the first thing that you noticed. I actually copied them from the photo, somewhat the way they look like there. So these are legit Key of Christmas lights. So yeah, the bus is really detailed right now. It's almost finalized, obviously, except for some areas inside of the front window. Yeah, these things are actual lights now, and they're being reflected. Like the reflection on the side of the bus is very different. And of course, I started introducing the actual comic book style textures to the painting. So exactly the way it goes in the animation, I added the texture on Spider-Ham and on Miles. This part of the painting overall looks very much like animation. I think it turned out pretty cool. Added the spider sense, so we have that going on as well. I don't want to add it to everybody. One character will be enough, I think. A lot of stuff. I did the car as well in here, more or less. Like it at least looks kind of like a car. And yeah, a lot of stuff. But today I've been doing most of this. Tonight, right now, I want to concentrate on this part. Mostly on the chaps, because they're the biggest part that is not done at all yet. I want to have them looking more or less like almost finalized characters. I'll do all the final touch-ups tomorrow, but today I want to have like all the actual details decided on in the painting, because tomorrow is the last day, so I'm gonna be hardcoring quite a lot. But generally, I'm pretty optimistic on what I'm getting here. I think it's gonna be really cool. And I really need to start with the characters, with the chaps, and then Gwen and Penny Parker with her robot. That needs to be done as well, because I want to finally merge the layers. I still haven't done that. And yeah, I need to more or less find the shapes of all the characters, be certain about them, and then I'll be able to merge everything together, and that's where the actual finalization of the picture will start. That'll be a lot of fun, a lot of hard yet quick work. This is probably gonna be the last episode, because then it's just gonna be a lot of brute force detailing, but I collect all of the footage from iPads to make one huge silent video about the full process, so make sure to check it out. But now let's start with the chaps. A lot of you guys said we need to make them fatter. At least some of them should be overweight. I did one of them like that in the back, because it kind of makes sense and tells the story. The bigger guy is slower, so he is in the back. But I'm thinking this one in the front should also be, well, thicker than that, right? So yeah, enough talking, let's start doing the chefs. Alright, worked these guys through a bit. Not the final look, obviously, but we definitely have what we need right now. I kind of see them now, their actual characters. And I decided to not add the pupils to their eyes. Otherwise, they would be like too much of a standard guys, you know? And making their eyes white makes them look like predators going crazy. So that's the way I decided to go with them at the moment. I really feel exhausted. I should go to bed. But I just want to have a little bit more definition before I wake up tomorrow, and then I'll start just detailing everything even more. So the last thing we do now, let's define a bit more, or at all, Penny Parker and her robot and Spider-Gwen. Starting with Spider-Gwen, I guess. I need her to have this dynamic pose of a ballet dancer. Like she's wearing ballet shoes, whatever they're called. And I think it's just funny if she would be doing some kind of pose in the air while swinging. Alright, got some pose. It's not super, but I mean, Gwen is pretty tiny on the canvas anyway. And yeah, I will redo it a lot tomorrow. So now let's do the quick stupid version of Penny Parker. Ooh, there we go. Now I actually have something to work with. Shouldn't zoom in a lot because it looks horrible probably. Actually not that bad. I felt really stupid while I was doing this because I'm like exhausted and I can't concentrate and everything. But I guess it's probably a good idea to make an episode like this every once in a while where there's like a deadline and I'm tired, but I still wanna do this right now. I wanna wake up tomorrow and have pretty much everything defined to at least 90%. And then I'll be able to look up references and figure out how to define better what I already have on the canvas very well placed. Like it's here completely. All the body parts, all the face parts are here. So it will be very easy for me to start tomorrow with everything. And pretty much I almost can merge all the layers right now, but I'm not gonna do it because I want to wake up tomorrow and think a bit more on the ground. Because asphalt right now is still pretty smooth, and I've looked up some references like the shots from the trailer and everything, and they have pretty intense reflections going on, like right after rain kind of asphalt rendering. So I'm gonna try and do that before I merge, because otherwise it will be the initial problem all over again when I had a huge problem defining all these gradients around the legs of the characters. So yeah, that's one thing to do before I merge the layers. And yeah, otherwise, Noir Spider-Man is kind of not very well defined at the moment. I'll find a better, like, more meaningful and more real dynamic pose of turning the steering wheel. And of course, Stan Lee will be defined much better. So yeah, I have quite a few of work for tomorrow, but at the same time, not as much as today. I think I did a huge progress today. So yeah, tomorrow will be an awesome day, and you guys wait for the big video with the full process, and you will see the final result in the end of that video. And for now, I'll just go to bed and get my mind back, because it's really hard to talk to me right now. I think it shows really well in the video. I can't find words or anything, like my brain is only in colors, I can't speak. So yeah, it's time to finish this, and I thank you for watching if you did. I guess I did if you're here. Leave a like and subscribe, tell a friend. Trust your senses, do whatever you want, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Man, this is so intense. I don't think I ever created such a colorful, high contrast and just complex image with so many light sources and all kinds of colors everywhere. Awesome!